Clark furious. Caitlin Clark is not happy that Temi Fagbenie is leaving the Fever. The Indiana Fever recently faced a significant shakeup by losing Temi Fagbenie in the expansion draft, and the news has left Caitlin Clark feeling less than thrilled. Temi was a crucial player for the Fever, especially early in the season, and her departure marks a significant loss for both the team and Clark, who relied on Fagbenie's contributions on and off the court. Temi Fagbenie was a standout performer for the Fever, showcasing her ability to run the floor and create opportunities. Her playing style meshed perfectly with Clark's dynamic approach to the game, making her one of the first players to truly gel with what Clark intended to achieve. Fagbenie's energy and speed were invaluable assets, allowing the Fever to implement a fast-paced game plan. As the first player picked in the expansion draft, her absence will be felt keenly within the Fever organization. In reaction to Fagbenie's departure, Caitlin Clark took to social media to express her sadness. She commented on Temi's farewell post, saying, "Love you, T, gonna miss you." This simple, yet heartfelt message encapsulates the bond they shared, highlighting how important Fagbenie was to Clark and the Fever's locker room dynamic. Over the course of the season, Fagbenie emerged as a leader, guiding the team through challenges and contributing significantly to their growth. During her time with the Fever, Fagbenie averaged a career-best 6.4 points and 4.7 rebounds per game, shooting an impressive 50%. Her leadership qualities and experience were especially crucial in the early part of the season when the team was still finding its footing. Clark relied on her not just as a teammate, but as a mentor, which made Fagbenie's exit all the more difficult. The Fever's decision to let Fagbenie go seems to be a financial one, as they are already committed to other players like Nalissa Smith, whose contract demands add to the team's salary cap constraints. The Fever may have seen Fagbenie as a valuable player, but the reality of their financial situation ultimately forced their hand. Analysts speculate that the decision was not a reflection of Fagbenie's talent or potential, but rather a necessary move within the confines of team budget limitations. For Clark and the Fever, the challenge now is to fill the leadership void left by Fagbenie. Clark is stepping into a more prominent role as a leader herself, but losing a veteran like Fagbenie complicates that transition. The Fever will need to look for new ways to foster team chemistry and ensure that younger players can step up in significant moments. Fans of the Fever are understandably concerned about the implications of Fagbenie's departure. Many took to social media to voice their discontent and lament the loss of a player who brought so much to the team. The sentiment is clear. Fagbenie was more than just a player. She was a cornerstone of the Fever's identity, and her absence will be felt both on and off the court. As the Fever navigate this transition, it remains to be seen how they will adjust to life without Fagbenie. They may look to free agency or the draft to bring in new talent that can fill the gap. Additionally, there is speculation about the possibility of Fagbenie returning if the Valkyries decide not to match any offers for her. This potential twist adds an interesting dynamic to the situation, as fans hold out hope for her return. Caitlin Clark's disappointment is palpable, and it reflects the larger anxieties within the Fever organization. They are placing a lot of trust in Clark and other emerging players like Aaliyah Boston to lead the team forward. However, the pressure is on Clark to step up her game and guide the Fever through this challenging period.